Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got a neat little knife to do a review of today. This is the TuyaKnife's Shocker, and this one's actually on loan to me from my nephew, and I need to get the review done and get it back to him. So that's what we're doing here today. All right, a little bit about this knife. It is hollow ground. It's got a satin blade, of course. I think they run about $280 on MSRP if you buy it new. I think he got this one on the secondary, but nonetheless, neat little knife. And let's go ahead and get into it. Let's bring out the measuring device here and look at the blade length and the overall length. We're looking at about, looks like maybe three and a quarter maybe on the blade length, and about 7 1/4 on the overall length. So nice size knife. Let's get a scale out here and make sure I clear that out, let it tear. Alright, and let's see what we're at here. 3.65 ounces, so not a bad size, not a bad weight. Let's go ahead and compare it to some other knives that maybe you have, just so that get an idea of how big or how small the knife is. This is a CJRB pyrite. And this is a Demco Shark Cub. That's the smaller 80-20 variant. Not the smallest. I think there's a nano now as well. So this is a Miguron Morial. Blade length on that's very similar. The handle on the Morial is a little bit more than that. And we'll do a QSP Penguin. So the handle's about the same on the QSP, well, maybe thereabouts, but the blade on the Shocker's a little bit bigger, it would appear. Let's check out a couple of Benchmades. The Benchmade Bug Out and the Benchmade Osborne 940. You can see it's very similarly sized to the Bug Out. Alright, let's check out a CJRB Feldspar, a little bit bigger, and a North Arm Sky High. Okay. Let's check out a Kaiser. This would be the Kaiser Militao. I think the Militao is going to be a good bit larger. And the Bergblades Sweeney. Both of those are going to be slightly larger. Alright, let's check out a American Blade Works Model 1. Going to be a little bit bigger. And the Fentiso Atlas, which is also going to be a little bit bigger. So, gives you an idea of length. Let's check width of it now. We'll put that up against the, there it is against the pyrite. Let's check it also with that Penguin. So, kind of similar in the width of it. Alright, oops, Bug Out. Let's do, oh, wait, let's take a step back. Almost forgot, and we can't be having that. We got to check the size against the MSI, and last, and certainly not least, we got to check it against the Cyberblade. And the Tuya Shocker's longer than the Cyberblade. So, all right, sorry about that. If you were screaming at the screen that I didn't check it against the Cyberblade, I got you covered. but you may not have even noticed. So if you did notice that I hadn't done that, leave a comment down below. We'll see if anybody noticed that. All right, we can go back to checking width again. This is it against the American Blade Works. And what else can we do here? The Miguron Morial. And there's against the Demco Nice Shark Cub. All right, let's check thickness. We'll go ahead and do the Shark Cub since it's out here. You can tell it's a little bit thicker than that Shark Cub. The Morial is a little bit thicker. The bug out, of course, is going to be thinner. Kind of one of the characteristics of the bug out. Let's see here. There it is against the Melitaw. Really close on that one. Looks like it kind of flares out a little bit there at the front. So that there's some comparisons. It gives you a little bit of how it might fit in pocket. Let's look at the blade steel. The blade steel is, I think it's on here actually, 20 CV. This is a satin blade, so it's got of course the grind lines from the grinding process, but these flats are also polished, as well as this swedge up here, actually polished at a different angle. So really cool, nice work there. So very cool. Lanyard hole does not have a lanyard hole or a space to put any kind of lanyard. So if that's something that you're concerned about, just let that be known. Jimping on the knife, there is a little bit of jimping. More prominently, maybe, is this jimping here on the back spacer, which extends just beyond the knife scales, but it is very well done in my opinion. Gives you good grip on the knife itself. The jimping here on top of the blade is also well done. This is actually pretty comfortable in hand. You can choke up if you need to. It feels good in various grips. Yeah, not too bad at all. Opening methods. Of course, you have the reverse flick, and let's see if I can get almost. Yep, you can get it with your thumb as well. Not enough to do a front flip on it, but it does reverse flick very well. Detent's really nice on that. Already mentioned the price on this. Lockup on here is really good, as well as the access to the lock bar. There's scalloping here to allow you to get to that lock bar. There's some texturing here on the lock bar, which makes it really easy to actuate that. So no problem at all. Lockup, no lockup, no blade play. And of course the scale material is titanium. You've got these interesting little cutouts here, and nothing really major, but it's fine. I mean, there's no problem with it all, and it keeps it from just being a plain titanium knife. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with just being a plain titanium knife, but this just adds a little bit of extra pop, so to speak. Well, let's look and see how it fits in pocket. I actually have a pair of pants here that I wear from time to time. Let's go ahead and slip it in. This will give you a chance to see how it fits in pocket, what it looks like. So the clip actually looks really nice. Kind of slim here at the top and then widens out into a wider clip, but it does look nice in pocket. Pull this back off and look at this a little bit closer. That clip works really good, I do have to say. In and out of pocket. Carried it a little bit today. and used it to open some, break down a box and open some mail. And it's not a bad little knife. I can't complain. Again, comfortable in hand. It's got enough of a flat here if you want to hold there and push through something that's not uncomfortable. Again, this is probably not the best grip if you're doing like a draw cut. This one works decently okay, and that's actually really comfortable. So because you've got your thumb over those over that jimping there. So there you have it. Again, this is not my knife, but it would be a knife that I would recommend if you were looking for something in this price point. Good materials, good blade steel, well done. Satin finish is not my thing, but it does look nice on this particular knife. The titanium scales are just fine. I like the cutouts there, and I really like that clip. You can see the maker's mark there, or the designer's mark there. Just a really well done knife. No complaints on this one per se, and it is one that I would recommend. So hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, leave me a comment, and hope to see you again soon, and hope y'all have a wonderful day.